Welcome to Unveiled Mindset. Today we're gonna be talking to our lovely lady. Should I say my lovely wife, Numso Kaba, and we're gonna get into some real estate questions today. Some of the questions that can help other out there that's trying to invest or trying to get into real estate. First, like when speaking to a real estate investor, there's several questions that people might wanna consider asking to get insight, into their experience, a strategy or perspective. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna get into some quick questions as an investor, as in real estate. Should I say? I don't want to say fanatic, but
A fanatic is crazy.
Because real estate is what we pretty much, I would say maybe 65% of our conversation, maybe 70% of the conversation is real estate. There's not a day that go by that we don't talk about real estate. So, so she might put real estate, change her name to Numso Real Estate Kabak. So we're gonna see. All right, how you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. So how do you feel about being put on not on a hot seat, but being asked questions about as an investor? How do you feel about that?
I'm excited, and I'm curious because I have no idea what he's gonna ask me, guys. So
yeah, that's a good thing about it. So we're gonna ask some challenging questions, and then we're gonna have a back and forth.
Okay. I said challenging.
Yeah. Okay. So how long have you been invested in real estate?
I invested in my first property in 2021.
I already asked you the first one, right? You said 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Secondly, what type of property do you typically invest in? Like residential, commercial, multifamily, etc. Like which one?
Residential multifamily.
And why is that?
Because I don't know. For now, I'm interested in being a housing solution for people. And so I like the residential aspect of things. Granted, commercial, you could still do residential commercial. But for now I'm focusing on like 4 or less units. So that's why. And then also multifamily, I just prefer to have, if I'm going to go through a transaction, closing and all of that, I prefer to have like more than one tenant and income stream coming in.
So with the same question, right? There's like a follow up, right? So like with the multifamily, right? Is it like obviously you say you want more than one tenant? Is it like a thing where you want to scale up, even like have more door?
Yes.
Instead of just having one, but to scale up,
Exactly. I feel like it's easy. It's faster to scale the number of doors if I'm buying like a duplex, another duplex. That's already just with 3 purchases. I have 6 doors. Whereas like if it's just a single family house, then that will require me to have 6 purchases. And the other thing too, it's like if it's one property, let's say like I need to do landscaping or something like that, or certain expenses, or a roof, I'm just doing it on one house for 2 tenants. I'm not doing it or I'm doing it on 3 houses in that example. I'm not doing it on 6 houses,
Yeah.
So also just like the more units, the better for me.
So it's like a 2 for 1 special, 2 for 3 special, like one
And 4 for
3
4,
for 1. Yeah.
or 4 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. That's good. That's smart.
Yeah.
So my third question here is what is your investment strategy or like your approach? Like is it like buy and hold, fix and flip, wholesaling, etc.? Which one is your approach when it comes to like strategy?
Yeah, I think my strategy is mainly buy and hold. I did do I wouldn't even call it a fix and flip. I mean, I would call it like a hybrid fix and flip / buy and hold, because it wasn't like I held it or I sold it after like 2, 3, 4 months. I sold it after like a year and a half. The opportunity was there. It was a duplex. It was great. And I also wanted to get some capital out of that in order to be able to inject capital into some larger acquisitions.
Yeah.
And so I was able to just do that. But I would say mainly buy and hold. If the opportunity comes, that's really good and it makes sense from a fix and flip perspective, open to it. I haven't yet wholesaled, though I'm not like against it. Anything obviously that it also depends on my time, right? If what time permits, the opportunities that come and deals that come in. But I like to kind of have my focus, and if other opportunities come about, I'm not knocking them.
So if there's if there's a way of making income, pretty much, there's nothing wrong with that if you got the time to do it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So in terms of like a geographic area, like, do you focus on for your investment? Do you have like a particular area, a particular state, a city that you like focus on? Or let's say like if you're entering a market, which areas would you tell other people to look into first?
I started in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
So Northeast. However, Northeast properties, I mean, they're not, well, depending on where in the Northeast, but like where I was looking in Connecticut, it wasn't like the most expensive part of Connecticut. It was it was affordable.
Yeah.
And it was, it was in the capital or close to the capital.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, and then I also have interest in the Midwest. So I'm also growing my portfolio there as well. So we have Connecticut. We do have one door in New York, and then the Midwest. In terms of I don't know what I would recommend to other people. I guess it just depends. Like really, like if you're not comfortable investing out of state, then maybe perhaps look within the state that you live in. Look to see, well, number one, figure out what is your buying power. Like how much do you want to actually spend on a property? And then and then also what do you want to buy, right? Do you want to buy multifamily? And then depending on like the state that you live in, some states just different neighborhoods don't have multifamilies, right? They just have single family homes. So then that'll kind of help gear you towards where you can actually buy and then how much you can afford based on that location. So find different areas close to you. If you are interested in long distance, then do some research and take a look to see like what are some markets that are growing, that are thriving, from a rental market perspective, and then also like from a pricing perspective that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full video, click below and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share.